Good morning, Magnus Hellberg. It is Wednesday, I believe. Wednesday, February 3rd. And I'm driving in. It's a gorgeous day. It's about 39 degrees right here when I'm driving. So it's pretty cold. It was probably in the low 30s overnight. That's kind of unusual for California at this time, but it is going to be a stunning day. Probably end up being in the 70s. So anyway, real quickly this morning I want to talk about, I'm taking out a client today to look at income properties. And by that I mean, 4 units or less. And the client, that is, they're having a little bit difficulty understanding why they can't get into these. A lot of these properties, at least here in California, you have to write an offer unseen from the interior because they have tenants. And they don't want to be showing these properties all the time because the tenants has rights, notices, 24-hour, 48-hour notice, depending on what the contract says. And so a lot of these sellers require interior showing upon accepted offer, because they want to know before they start showing it that you can agree on a price and terms. And a lot of people that I work with as buyers, that is, have a problem understanding that. They want to see the property. They want to write an offer unseen, which I can understand. But on the other hand, I also understand the seller. They don't want to inconvenience their good tenants, so they get angry and leave, and now they have an empty unit. So that's very common here, and that's the case today. We're doing drive-by some 4 properties, and hopefully they like something and write an offer on it, and then we get to see it inside. That's it from Topanga Canyon today. I'm driving through Topanga Canyon to get to Brentwood and Santa Monica through Pacific Coast Highway. Have a fantastic day. Magnus Hellberg, Partners Trust in Brentwood. Magnus.Hellberg@thepartnerstrust.com if you want to get a hold of me. Have a fantastic day.